people no one make person talk. Them say that Mayegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Mayegun diary, he dey hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man pikin dey the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Mayegun don't come. So my people make you let go. Yo yo, Mayegun don't come. Oh yo yo, and people make you shout. Oh yo.
Hello there.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀, àmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Mayegun làwa mọ̀, àmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining us from. It is Mayegun Live. Thank you so much for joining me as usual. Please read the caption of this broadcast, the description, share it, invite your friends, invite your not so friendly friends, and tell them that Mayegun today.
Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Lórí Facebook. Àní ẹ̀sùn ràkì. Lórí YouTube.
A lot of you are not really surprised or expected to be surprised with this headline. Yes, Tinubu's government arranged a meeting between the Binance guys, finally, and the Ribadu's guys. And while they were walking out of the meeting, one of them now approached those who represented Binance that all this could go, can go away if you give us $150 million. 201 billion Naira bribe. So but today, good morning to you once again, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you from wherever you are joining me from. It is Mayegun Live. The moment I mentioned Binance, I believe it is not new to a lot of you here. When Tinubu's Kadobi was busy blaming everyone but themselves for the devaluation of Naira and the eventual destruction of that currency, Tinubu took Nigeria Naira from 500 Naira official rate to 1,900 Naira in a space of 6 months. Everything collapsed. But Kadobi was busy pointing fingers. They picked the man they said was the mastermind behind the leasing of the Nigeria Central Bank, and that is the former Emefiole. Now, In the process of their kangaroo investigation of Emefiole, the man that gave the directive, that gave the order for all of the stealing that took place, Mumumadu Bokwari, remained free, just as many other rogues that looted Nigeria for 8 years. They are walking free. So when the theater of Emefiole's trial was going on, it was convenient to blame him. But they were so cowardice about it that they couldn't even mention Bokwari, none of them. Now fast forward to Kadobi trying to find solution to Nigeria economy. Then they came up, they said, oh, when we were investigating Emefiole, we discovered that some people moved $15 billion through Binance. Who are that some people? Do they have names? No, we don't know their names. We're just going to ask Binance to give us the back-end login of all the details of all Nigerians that have used their platform in the last 5 years. I mean, these guys decided to go and meet with, the government. Can we have those people you are suspecting? And we can look into how or which of them used our platform. And for your information, sir, the entire trade, the entire trading on Binance worldwide in 2023 was just 21 billion. And the most transacted from Nigeria was about $600 million. So if some people stole 15 billion, and you are very sure that they actually moved that through Binance, which none of our record shows, we are happy to help. No, they went straight to the market. The propagandists. These are the reason why Nigeria Naira crashed. Not because there is no electricity, not because there is no security, not because Nigeria has nothing, is actually offering the rest of the world right now than the crude oil, which they have completely stolen for themselves. Not because of this, because some people transacted through Binance and they used that to buy time. You know the whole story at the end of the day. They now came up and said, well, since India fined them 4 billion, United States fined them $5 billion. United Kingdom fined them 1.8 billion pounds. Then let us just fine Binance $10 billion, and boom, they kidnapped those who came to negotiate with them. Pretty much like demanding for ransom. They now demanded for 10 billion naira if Binance wanted their executives back. So the conversation is still ongoing. The Binance has been banned in Nigeria, and yet Nigeria Naira is still in that state of coma. Maybe not true. I mean, finally dead. Some will say it is dead. Jarima, you're going to stop sugarcoating it. Well, depends on which side of the, of the coin you are. But the guy is blaming or looking for who to blame, using the misery and the problems that they have already created to further milk you dry. According to the CEO of Binance, I'll read this out. So, according to the CEO, he said, however, as our employees were leaving the venue, they were approached by unknown persons who suggested to them to make a payment in settlement of the allegation. Later that day, our local council, representing us at that time, was summoned by the committee through someone purporting to be their agent, who relayed
the committee's terms and instructed our local council to advise us. Council responded back that he had been presented with a demand for a significant payment in cryptocurrency to be paid in secret within 48 hours to make these issues go away, and that our decision was expected by the morning. Our team grew increasingly concerned about their safety in Nigeria and immediately departed. We, of course, declined the payment demand via our council, not viewing it to be a legitimate settlement offer, and clarified that we would engage in a settlement negotiation on the following conditions. Binance needs to see the relevant position and or the details of all allegations. Any settlement must be official, recorded in writing, and signed by all relevant parties. Any settlement must encompass all relevant agencies and be in full and final settlement of all allegations, including any potential historic tax liabilities, if applicable, with guarantees. While the exact terms of any settlement may have to remain private, there would have to be some public acknowledgement that a resolution has been reached. There should be no public hearing before the committee. Our contractors and employees are not to be intimidated, harassed, or detained. This is their position, okay? So they said this secret agent was demanding for $150 million in cryptocurrency as a bribe. Remember that part of why you should treat anyone who tells you that you should be patient with a Tinubu one, or anyone who kind of stands before you and say he's an APC, a Gbekegbe person, just know that you should treat them like mad people, insane people, okay? And this is why. Some of us managed to dig into their fake manifesto that Tinubu himself probably had no clue about what they put in there. Remember that Bokwari banned cryptocurrency in Nigeria, but Emefiole, Malamu, Issa Pandemic, all of them still had different cryptocurrencies app on their phones, while they ban it from you. I mean, from you, right? So when Tinubu and his gang, when they were putting together the lies that they called the renewed shege that you are facing now, they actually put it in that manifesto, page 51, where Tinubu said, his guys, they said, blockchain, right? We will reform government policy to encourage the prudent use of blockchain technology in finance and banking, identity management, revenue collection, and use of crypto assets. As part of our reforms, we establish an advisory committee to review the existing regulatory environment governing blockchain technology and virtual asset, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, this was Tinubu's manifesto, okay? So immediately Kadobi came. Meanwhile, before that, there were some of these guys who called themselves tech boys, tech bros. Those ones who are building all this ecosystem for, payment system, transaction and stuff like that, for brands, for businesses. They call them the tech bros. Some of them started telling themselves that the reasons why they wanted Tinubu to be their president, your president, was because Tinubu was going to unban crypto. And true to it, immediately they came in, they announced that, they are unbanning cryptocurrency. And that clown in the Ministry of Communication, I can't remember his name, it's a bunch of joke like that, right? So the guy then started organizing what they called training Nigerians on how to use cryptocurrency. That's a ministry project too.
while they were recruiting people they want to train. And they are like, it's there putting pictures, all of that, all this, on social media. And some of these young APC, Abubakuwiris, they were jumping up and down. Man, I can't wait to begin to make money from cryptocurrency. Then Kadobi just pulled the card. Ban cryptocurrency in Nigeria. Ban P2P in Nigeria. Ban Binance in Nigeria. All at the same time. You see all of them, we say they build their ecosystem around that, making some money. Now they are looking on how to either relocate or leave Nigeria or go and learn how to drive down for. No joke. All of them, they are feeling it right now. But these criminals, they were demanding for bribe in cryptocurrency. Yes, that's what they were demanding. 150 million, $250 million, 201 billion naira. While some of you are still waiting what Nigeria government is going to do to them for destroying Nigeria Naira. While you are still dealing with that, just look at these 4 breaking news. All of these were in the last 7 days in Nigeria. Okay? Nigeria may reintroduce telecom tax in order to obtain new $750 million World Bank loan. Right? Now, that one was like a few days ago. Another one, federal government direct banks to deduct stamp duty charges on mortgages. Kodimeji, Eleketa, which is yesterday. Cyber security levy. Central bank orders banks, PSPs to begin collection and remittance. Straight up, that one is 0.5%. That is that. And then the last one, bank resume processing charges on large deposits. You see all of these. These are what has caused a lot of reactions, especially among Nigerians who are acting surprised. Abba, what? Because currently, ladies and gentlemen, the Nigeria government, including Tinubu's government, is charging Nigerians. When you add this current one now, okay, they are charging Nigerians the following taxes, right? And they are not like other taxes like income tax or that. So these are just like direct from your bank or anyhow they can get it from you, right? So cyber security levy, 0.5%. According to the bank record or banking record from last year, transactions back and forth between banks and customers and in all of that was put to a total of 616 trillion naira. You know what that means? It means like as the money is moving from here to here, you have it here, move there again, move there, transaction and all that. The total transaction volume in Nigeria in 2023 was put at over 600 trillion. Now that's a lot of money that Tinubu and gang have decided to milk. Now take a look at this your screen, right? So the directive here, or before I even come on to the circular, all right? So what that simply means is this. They said they want to charge you for cyber security levy. So cyber security levy, because social media is a national threat, a national security threat in Nigeria. And they need to empower the office of Ribadu, National Security Advisor to Tinubu. So to empower the office of Ribadu, they need that 0.5% from your bank transaction when you send money to anybody. Okay? So by so doing, the NSA office, Ribadu's office alone, will have access to a whopping sum of 3 trillion naira. Do you understand that? 3 trillion naira cool cash for Ribadu. It is like a security vote. It's unaccounted for, just so you know. Okay? However, the following are what they are already taking. You are already being charged what they call the transfer fee. You are already being charged card maintenance fee every month. You're already being charged card issuance fee, value-added tax, which is the VAT. You're already being charged stamp duties. You're already being charged short messaging service, SMS, by your banks. Then you also have a VAT on SMS from your bank. You also have outflow, inflow fees, whatever that means. Outflow, inflow fee. You also have the USSD charges. For those of you who are making payments in dollars on something, they are charging you some fee on that. Now, just for some clarity, okay, the current one which the Central Bank of Nigeria just released, take your time and read that circular, okay? I'll come back to it. So the cyber security levy is for somebody who is sending money, okay? So it is 50 Naira when you send 10,000 Naira. Sorry, when you send 1,000 Naira, they will take 5 Naira. When you send 10,000 Naira, they will take 50 Naira from you. So they will also charge you 25 Naira for transfer fee. You are also going to be charged 1 Naira 88 kobo, 7.5% VAT. You're also going to be charged 4 Naira SMS notification. And the total cost to you when you send money, let's say you send 1,000 Naira, is going to be 80 Naira, 88 kobo. Do you understand? That's the minimum. If you send 10,000 Naira to anybody, so they will automatically take 80 Naira and 88 kobo to cover all these charges from you who is sending the money. Now, to the person you are sending the money to, they also have some taxes to pay. So they are going to be charged, if you send them 10,000 Naira, okay, the government, the bank is going to charge them a total of 100 and, sorry, they're going to be charged 54 Naira. And this is how. So they will be charged stamp duty, which is 50 Naira. They will be charged SMS notification that somebody just sent them money, 4 Naira. So these two is just what they will pay if you receive money from anybody. You understand? And remember, the stamp duty is pretty much like a 0.5 as well. You understand what that means, right? So it simply means that if you are sending the minimum of 10,000 Naira, that is when you get charged 54. I mean, if you are receiving 10,000, they will take 54 Naira. Now, you see, this money may look so little, tiny. Like I said, the one that they call the cyber security levy alone is going to make 3 trillion Naira for office of Ribadu, just for him to say he's going to be monitoring you and what you are doing on social media if they are a threat to national security of Tinubu. So that is like opening a shop for Ribadu or anybody they are pointing to that position. 3 trillion cool cash, and it can be more. And this is also the office that, if you go and look at their budget, there's over 200 billion Naira budgeted for the same office of Ribadu for national security. They have the same similar budget that is over 5 trillion Naira for defense to fight Boko Haram and to stop all of you from ever thinking of standing up to stage a protest. Remember these guys? How many of you remember this guy?
But we are on the path of Bat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, but we are bound to vote for Bat. Habi Gengosi Habi that. We won't allow autocrats. Aṣíwájú Jagaban meritocrat, debat. It is time to vote non-rat. I can be debat through Democrat. He is needed like a fat. Let's give him free via. We say no to plutocrat. Homo olodo the aristocrat. Debat. We are on the prayer mat for Mr. Bat, and that is that. Bat